To create such a dumb space ghost, George Lowe had to be exceptionally intelligent. The feeling of getting away with something was always present when I watched Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I simply didn't know. I stayed up past my bedtime, with both of my parents asleep, and sat in the dark while watching this strange cartoon on a cable station that was supposedly for kids. I didn't fully understand many of the jokes or anti-jokes, but I somehow understood that it was all really entertaining. I thought I was too little to comprehend it, which is one of the most exciting sensations in the world at that age. It was a talk show with real, well-known guests, and even though I found Zorak, the bandleader, an evil mantis, and Molter, the director, a less evil lava man, to be hilarious, it wouldn't have worked without the straight man, Space Ghost, the dim-witted host and former superhero, adding his own authoritative idiocy to keep everything grounded. Additionally, George Lowe's powerful voice was the reason Space Ghost was a successful figure. Even though his voice was classic and well-suited to a bygone period of animation, the Space Ghost figure was really lifted from the 1960s. He felt compelled to scream things like "No one sleeps with my grandmother," and would do it with such passion that they moved from being banal to brilliant. Whatever tone the guest's taped interview required, Lowe's Space Ghost might be ignorant, demanding, or impolite. Most importantly, he was humorous. At the age of 67, Lowe passed away last week following a lengthy career in voiceover and radio due to a number of health issues. His iconic part will endure for a very long time in the eyes of a generation of viewers whose entire sense of humor was influenced, perhaps even defined, by that initial taste of surrealism that Space Ghost Coast to Coast deceived us into appreciating.